guys, welcome back to another episode of Cardboard Craft, because today we're going to be making a legit Indiana Jones bullwhip. So let's get started. Started. Yeah, that. So in total you'll need about 150 feet of paracord for the entire project. I got mine on Amazon for like 16 bucks. If you're going to do two colors, do the first color in 100 feet and the second color in 50 feet. So you're going to start by cutting out a strand 1 foot 6 inches long, 2 foot 6 inches, and 4 foot 6 inches. Then you can gut the 1 foot 6 inch and 2 foot 6 inch strand by just pulling out the white stuff in the middle. Then take a lighter and heat up the end so that it doesn't fray. Then what you should do is fill up the 1 foot 6 inch and 2 foot 6 inch ones with BBs, but it's a painstakingly slow process, so you don't even technically have to do this. However, it will help your whip snap easier. So I only filled up the 1 foot 6 inch and I spaced them out, so you know. So you can do whatever. By the way, save a few of these. Next, take some super glue and you can glue the 3 base strands to the tip of the nail. Then you can lay the whole thing out flat on the ground, or anywhere really. Then you can wrap the entire thing in electrical tape. Then you can give it a quick roll with your hands so that it evens out and so that it's not kinky when you're all done. Now you're going to cut 4 different strand lengths, 2 11-foot strands, 1 9-foot strand, and 1 7-foot strand. Then you can line those strands up in this order on the handle of the whip: 11, 11, 9, and 7. I apologize for my father, he's watching football. And then you can super glue them into place at the head of the nail. So then you're going to take these strands, you're going to take the top left strand, you're going to go crossover around to the other side, go under 2, and then over 2. Just like that. And then go to the other side, top right, under 2, over 2. And then you just continue that all the way down. We'll just film a little bit here so that you can basically see what I'm doing. Under 2, oh, over 2. Just like that. Under 2, over 2. Alright, that's good. While you do this, you want to make sure you pull them very tight as you keep going, because the tighter the weave, the better the whip you're going to have. And not tight whips don't snap very well or look very good. So once you get down to the point where your strands are too short, you just want to keep going, and this time you go under 2 over 1, under 2 over 1. And you just leave these behind for now. Once your 2 11-foot strands start to run out, you can wrap the little end here in electrical tape so that the strands stay where they are supposed to and the whole thing doesn't come apart. Then chop the 4 strands so that they're 4 different lengths. Then to fix this, you're just going to want to cut it all the way down as close as you can to the actual whip. And then you can take a lighter, light that up, melt it down a little bit, and then take whatever metal thing you have around and then just sort of push it down so that it doesn't come out. And then you can do that to all 4 of those strands. Then you can give your whip another quick roll just to distribute the tension a little bit more. This will also sort of work out like any weird kinky knotty areas. It helps. This is don't skip this, it actually makes your whip a lot better. Then you can wrap that whole thing in electrical tape and also be sure to give it another quick roll so that it is nice and nice, you know. Then you're going to want to cut out 6 more strands, I think. 2 strands should be 19 feet, 1 14 feet, 1 12 feet, 1 10 feet, and 1 6.5 feet. Then of course you can glue those on, and that of course is with the longest ones closest to the head of the nail. Then you can start the weave, which is basically just the same thing as before, except since we have more strands now, you're going to go under 3, And holy cow, that is long. Over 3. Remember to pull them tight, and then under 3. And over 3. It's going to be excruciatingly painful because the first ones are really long. Under 3. Over 3. Under 3. Over 3. Of course this doesn't look tight now, but I will tighten it up as I go. Alrighty, so once you get your strands short right here, you just want to do one more over that. So again, under 3, over 3. And the same on this side. Pull it tight. And then pull your strand under like that. Try not to pull it out where you have put it before. And you're going to do the same on this side. Like that. And then you're going to make sure that is tight there and that nothing is coming out. Ooh, this is sort of tricky. And then you can take some scissors, chop these off. Heat them up so that they don't fray. And then I know you can't really see it, but you can sort of just super glue it down onto the sides. And then you can keep going, except this time it's just under 3 over 2 as opposed to under 3 over 3. So under 3 over 2. Just like that. So once you reach the point where your strands aren't super long, they're decently short, it's time to tie a fall hitch and make a fall. So first you're going to cut and gut a 24-inch piece of paracord. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your cord, go up, around behind, and then you're going to tie a knot. Here, we're going to, right here. Oh, if I can get it. Like that. So that when I tie it tight, it is not stationary, but it is adjustable. So I can dip. Then you're going to take your whip and sort of just flip it over. Then after you do that, you can slide on your fall hitch and tighten it as much as possible. And then you can trim down your center strand a little bit, and then you're going to take your top right leftover strand, go around, leave it a little loose here, and then pull the strand down. Just like that. And then you're going to do that for the next 2 as well. Just do 2 more of that, around and down. Also, one thing you want to note is that when you go around, you want to wrap around all of the strands that you have there, including the fall itself. And so once you get to the very last one, oh, by the way, I mark how the strings that I already have done by tying a knot at the end. So once you have the last one ready that has not been tied, you're going to do the same thing, mostly, except this time, you're going to go around, and instead of going down, you're going to go up. Just like that. And then your fall hitch is tied. Then you can cut off the extra strings one by one. Oh, like that. And then you can heat them up. And then you can just sort of squish it down so that it doesn't ever come out. And then you can do that, but make sure not to do it to the fall hitch, because then that would just ruin all your hard work that you just did. And once you've got the fall hitch tied on, you can go ahead and give it a quick roll. This was the one that needs to be the best, because this is what's going to distribute all the tension, and it also makes it look better. So then for the cracker, the part that actually makes the whip snap, you're going to take one of these white strands. You can chop it down a little bit. I already have here. Then you're going to take these two pieces together, tie it in a knot right there. Then you can take a sharpened pencil and poke a hole through your fall hitch, like that. This actually doesn't break any of the strands, it just pokes a temporary hole. Then you can poke the cracker through the hole in your fall hitch, sorry. Then take this end and loop it through the loop on this end. Oh, if I can get it. Like that. And then you just pull it tight. And there you go, your whip is all done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Cardboard Craft. If you want to check out some of my other videos, you can check them out beside my ear. And as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe!